It's Vlogmas Day 19. Okay, so for day 19, I see 9. 19! There it is, it's on Santa's hand. Okay. Dance around the tree. I'm assuming is what that saying was supposed to be. Will it be a tree? The answer is yes. Day 19 was indeed a tree. Come here, bud. Okay, so I forgot to film an intro. That's why I'm filming in here, and I have to be quiet because I don't want my parents to know I'm filming here. But today we are doing flower pots. So I gotta go get Tiffany. We're gonna paint some flower pots. I know it's Christmas and flower pots are for summer, but we're still gonna do them anyway. So that is the game plan for today. Okay, I should not tilt. Apparently, push the camera back even more. You lost your head. What do you sit up like that? Yeah, that works. Cool. So, explain.
We're doing flower pots for Christmas. And if you can hear the TV, that's because Warehouse 13 is on and we're not upset about it. I'm not, at least. Sarah's gonna do 2, I'm gonna do 1. Mine is more detailed though, so it'll probably take me a thorough hour.
Mine are very short. Sorry, I'm just making sure everything is.
I stole a term from Jenna Marbles that I have a too much gene. So instead of doing a traditional gingerbread house, I've decided that I'm going to do a pastel, very colorful one because I like color.
I'm making Santa and a snowman. I'm very...
cliche.
Yep. So, I think I might start with my snowman.
I'm just going to give this brush a little bit of a jiggle so that it isn't super hard because we haven't used this one in a while.
Meanwhile, I think this brush is pretty much brand new that I'm using. Might have only been used one other time, if that. I only say that because it kind of has a little bit of a purple streak in it. So, you know, use like one time.
Actually, I'm going to need that.
Alright.
Okay. So, one of the things that I really love about painting on terracotta is that it dries super fast. So, we don't really have to wait in between like coats or anything.
I usually only do 1 coat unless I screw up.
I mean, not really necessarily coats, but we don't have to wait to like do details or anything.
No. I already have like a third of this flower pot covered, and I just started.
Some of my paint is very runny, which is weird, but that's my fault because I didn't shake any of it.
I don't think any of mine were shook either, so we're in the same boat.
Well, I put yours on your plate, so they definitely were not shaken. Can attest.
Tiffany has the cups today, I have the plate. Mostly because I kind of figured she was going to need almost all of the cups.
I like a variety of color whenever I'm painting stuff.
And I have 5 colors. That's it.
Yeah. Mine, like I said, is going to be more colorful. Sarah did stick to the traditional colors for her things, which makes sense.
I mean,
there's not really much you can do with a snowman and Santa.
If it's a yellow snowman, we have issues.
Run.
So, almost done with my white coat.
I might do a second coat of this just because it is thin. I'll strip down to my phone.
Once I'm done, I will be going behind the camera to be the camera lady, because again, Tiffany will take longer than me, and that way I can keep an eye on my battery, which is stupid normally. I really should like add some Christmas music to this.
I'm sure you can find some.
I have copyright Christmas music, I just don't use it that much. They're very short usually. Odds of us getting copyright struck from the Almond Joy commercial.
Mm.
Yeah, they're usually not that bad. Oop, I hear my cat.
Is Pip up there?
He is up there, how'd you know?
Pip, are you in the box? Yeah.
Yes, he is.
I see an ear.
My white coat is done. I'm just making sure real quick I didn't miss anything.
Yeah, it's a little bit patchy. You can't really see it unless you're close, but
Should be good.
I might give it a second and then do another coat.
I might go ahead and do my red coat for my other flower pot while I wait for that to dry. It won't take long, but this way I get the majority. This brush is kind of thin, but that's okay. Thin brushes are fine. So, let's get some red going for my Santa, which for the most part is going to be fully red, if you've seen the photo. I don't know, I feel like this one might need another coat. Man, I feel like it, I don't know.
This one I'm not being super crazy about. I just kind of want to give it a little bit of a help.
A little bit of help. Never hurt anybody. Okay. I easily could have moved my paint closer. I don't know why I did not. My paint is...
To be fair, mine is kind of far away too.
I don't know why. Why did I do that? No. How much did I pay for these flower pots? I think they were what?
$1 each.
Yeah, that's not bad for flower pots. I can't imagine we're gonna actually get use out of this in the winter, but
I never use my flower pots. I typically
Same.
I kind of put them in my room and just put stuff in them. They make great storage things.
I don't normally keep mine. I either give them away or something happens and they get broke.
Something happens. AKA I
Cats.
dropped them on the floor. To get rid of the disappointment that is.
No, I have given some away in the past. Others just live out on my porch year round.
Technically speaking, I don't think you could use these ones in particular for plants anyway because there's no drainage hole at the bottom. So.
The more you know. I have found like a paint glob.
Okay, so.
I think I'm just going to put the glob.
Sarah does not do this. I paint the bottom. I'm not going to really worry too much about it because it's not going to be seen, but I just like to have the cohesiveness of it.
I normally don't paint the bottoms.
And with
I
that, I'm
can.
done with that color.
But it's few and far between that I
I'm
do.
gonna. Oh, no, because I'm gonna need them.
My red is done though. I am fully done with red. Now that my paint is more than likely dry on the snowman, I'm gonna go ahead and do his hat. Pretty much for the snowman, I just need to do his hat. I have a little thing for his eyes. Oh no, I got paint on my phone.
Rip.
Oh, it's stuck on real good.
That's fine. Take a baby wipe to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. Let me set that off to the side. Because that was. I should have grabbed extra napkins. So let's go.
Alright, next I'm going to be working on my roof, which is just going to be the top rim of the flower pot. I'm going to use some baby pink for it.
I might have
I'm
to
just gonna stick my
I'm
hand
gonna have
back
to
into
touch
it.
up my white because I should have done this first. It's fine. It's fine. But I keep telling myself that it will be.
Uh-huh. Mirabelle.
Okay, we're not bringing Kanto into this.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, pretty much the only people that's going to end up seeing this is family. So, we already know I'm not the best artist. I got a little bit on the inside. I don't paint the insides.
I do.
On the off chance we stick a flower in it somehow. There are ways that you can get a hole in it.
I would end up breaking it.
You're supposed to do it underwater. Submerge your flower pot in water. And then go from there.
I'm gonna make it out.
Not again. So, if you can't tell where else is ending, don't worry, it'll be coming back on. So, I will have to touch up a little bit of the white, a little bit more on some, but that's okay. I am done with this brush pretty much. The rest should be detail work. So, that's not hard. I can do that. I will probably, oh, I got some on the table. Oh wait, I will need that brush for the white on this. Oh well. Cross that bridge when I get there. Also, this brush is not. It's very stiff. When's the last time we used this brush?
I don't know. Typically the ones that we use are in the container.
Yeah, I might have to switch brushes. Is there a thin one in that one? That'll do. Yes.
I'm not being neat about the inside at all. I'm just basically swirling my brush.
And again.
Again, the inside really isn't going to be seen. It's going to be filled with stuff probably. I just like having a cohesive flow.
My flower pot in my room is holding fidget spinners and checklists from blind bags.
Mine hold a bunch of different things because I have a bunch of different flower pots that we've done over the years.
I don't have a whole lot.
But I do have fidget spinners in one. I have my golf balls in another. Candy is in a lot of them. They make great candy holders.
Okay. I mean, I might still be able to use this one for like the carrot nose because that I can't really screw up. Fingers crossed. Should I go check what the battery's at? I'm slightly paranoid.
Probably. It's probably been 18 minutes at least.
It's been 12. You want me to stop and restart?
Sure.
Okay. Woo. Sorry. Paranoia. Battery is stupid. Okay. Let's get some white for Santa's. So. Yay. I am going to have to touch up the red. This brush is just a smidge too wide. I'm gonna end up with, well, honestly, Santa will need some white. I guess I could just paint it from there. So he's got his coat. Tiffany doesn't like Santa.
Santa's a slave owner.
I've been over this. They have dental.
So?
Slaves don't have dental.
They could.
Highly doubt it.
It's how he fools them into submission.
Tiffany is very passionate about the elves. Wonder why.
I am an elf.
Are you?
Yeah.
You do have the ears for it. Granted, she's not wearing them, but she does have the ears for it. Plus, it's an inside joke.
My water is very much a cotton candy color.
Mine is like a plum almost, and I don't know how.
Is what a what?
Kind of like a purplish plum.
Mm.
Which, again, not entirely sure how I got plum with red white and basically gray. So you tell me.
Okay, that is done. I'm gonna give it a second while I consult with my phone about where I'm going with this.
Who knows?
I'm working off of a reference photo of an actual gingerbread house, so I kind of have to translate that into flower pot.
Oh, I didn't.
Which in theory shouldn't be too hard, but we'll see.
I need like a solid white stripe down one of the sides, and then
This is a very pretty color scheme already, though. Like, I like it a lot.
Gonna look at that. Go.
Okay.
I mean, it's not the straightest line I've ever made.
Alright, I'm gonna get out my favorite brush. I just gotta get it. Oh, my favorite brush is in here.
What one's your favorite brush?
The green one.
Which green one?
Can I see that bag?
Sure. We've managed to lose some of my brushes. I don't know where they went. One second. So we're seeing if Mom has some of them. This is a lot larger line that I was supposed to paint. But that's the curse of me trying to paint something in an orderly manner. So there's my white line. In theory, I should be done with white now. Overall. I will still need that because I will need to paint the gray line. Let's focus back on this one. I need to get my orange nose, but let's do the eyes first. So, I do have a little sponge for my eyes. One eye. Two eye. And then that's done for those. The rest are going to be attempted circles. Let me get his nose. There's his little nose. And then I should just be able to go ahead and add little circles for his mouth. Maybe I grabbed way too much. There's his little smile. I will have to maybe do a little touch up. Okay.
All right.
Mostly taken care of. Tiny bit touch up. Oh. Okay, apparently a lot more touch up than I was intending because apparently there was paint on my finger. That's fun. It's not the end of the world. I can fix it with a little more paint. Okay. So there's my snowman, pretty much fully done. Look how cute. He's actually recognizable as a snowman, which is an accomplishment for me.
The accomplishment is getting the circle thingy to not just
Make a
smear.
blob.
Yeah.
Alright. Now for the rest of Santa's, I need a little gold accent for his belt and the black stripe to make the rest of his belt. Which is fine. I can do that. Might not be the straightest line in the world. It's gonna be okay. I hope. It's definitely something.
My water has turned basically white, which is fun considering I haven't used white.
Well, I don't know how I ended up with purple, so I guess it makes sense that you can somehow turn white and I somehow turn purple. She's using purple, and I'm using white.
I haven't used purple yet.
But you will be using purple.
It's like a very light gray, which, again, still have not used gray. I'm not using gray at all. I will be using white, but I haven't touched it yet, which is where the confusion comes in.
So here is Santa's belt. I will touch up a little bit of the red. That's...
I'm just kind of making my paintbrush into a point, more or less, so that I have more control over it.
I definitely grabbed a lot more red than I needed. That's okay. It's mostly just to correct some of the edges where the white came a little bit too close. Okay. And now to make the buckle, which I might use this brush again, I don't know.
I'm not too concerned if the pink is blending with this white, because it's supposed to turn into like a candy cane anyway.
Alright, let's add his buckle. I do have a little bit of gold off to the side. Right. I will have to do a secondary coat of this gold, I think. Somehow I got a little bit of black in there. I don't know how, but I did. It's fine, it's fine. We're all fine. Okay. It's not the prettiest, but he's done. So there's Santa, there's my snowman. Tiffany's still doing detail work, so I will bring you over and I will become a camper lady. Boom. I've returned, and there you are. Want to talk me through your process?
Right now I'm doing windows. I've done a door, and I kind of made it look like there was a candy cane frame on the door. I'm going to do the same for the window. I'm just getting down a base white so that I can paint over it so that the colors will pop more. I'm putting a little bit of yellow in the window to make it look like there's lights on. And I did the same with the door. That is not my too much Jean. That is exactly what's in the picture.
Getting the paint off. To be fair, I think I made the problem worse. I think I might take my phone case off. Oh, it doesn't get stuck. I don't know how my phone gets so dirty inside of a case.
I don't know, but your phone kind of has like a monochrome thing going on.
Look how cool it is.
It's fun.
I don't know if it's supposed to be like that or what. But, you know. It's cool. And somehow dirty. Even on the inside. Which is usually probably the safest thing for it. Well, pretty much had a case on this thing since day one. So, riddle me that. Do you want to show them a close-up of what you're doing, or do you need me to do it? Or do you just want the...
Just let me finish the windows and then I'll give you a close-up.
Do your own thing.
Let me get the windows completed.
Phone's back in where it belongs. And as you can tell, there is no more paint. Yes, my background is indeed Disney. Does that surprise anybody?
As it has been for like
Yep.
5 years.
It's still the castle in Epcot. Pretty much every phone that I have. I tried to do a basic like floral or beachy theme. Didn't look great. And I can't just pick one of my cats. I have too many, you know? So I can't do a pet. But one of them is seen. Currently you can kind of see her. You can kind of see Duchess behind you.
Okay. So this is what I've got so far. It's the door and the windows.
How much do you have to do left?
Just detailing.
I imagine it's
You know.
mostly just the front. The back didn't really have much detail.
Well, I didn't really see the back.
So like a candy cane or two.
I don't know. I'll see. But we'll see what I end up with. I'll probably just roll with it as I feel fit. I do want to kind of decorate the pink a little bit. Like, you know how on gingerbread houses it's typical to have like the crisscross with like the candy in the middle. Kind of want to do that. That's why I kind of got a lot of different colors going on. But we'll see.
Do you want me to come back later or keep
Unless
going?
you just want to speed up this part, that's up to you.
You can always come back later.
I did do the wrong window shape apparently.
No?
It was supposed to be like an arch, but meh.
The squares are fine. I like squares.
I'm gonna get some green because there's a tiny little wreath here. Circle.
Whoa!
Pretty decent circle.
Yes, I could never be me.
I'm gonna just get this dry so that I can get the excess paint because I don't need all that paint on there.
Oh no, he moved.
Pip! Peppers! Hi! What you
Hi,
doing?
buddy.
He's sleeping in a ramen box.
He is. But we love him anyway. Look at that baby. All I could see was his eyes poking over the other ramen box.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, buddy. What are you doing?
The roof patterning thing. Didn't really go how I was originally planning, but man, it'll still get across the same thing. We'll see.
Nice.
Gonna add colors to it and to make it look fun.
Which is your next to last step, unless you're adding candy canes.
I'm doing more stuff.
I don't know why I'm so surprised. He likes color and stuff.
Shouldn't be.
I've left you alone for about 5 minutes. Tell me your progress.
I did the dots on the top,
Mm.
and I added little gingerbread peoples.
Hmm.
There's a boy with the bow tie, and a girl with a regular bow. And I think the only other thing I'm gonna do is maybe put like a Christmas tree on the back, because the back is boring. So
I mean, you could always just write Merry Christmas.
I'll do that on the bottom.
Hello. Trying to figure out the angle for you. There you go. That works. Mama's trying to figure out dinner. We're having hot dogs and mac and cheese probably at this rate. You wanna have some mac and cheese, Tiffany?
No,
What do you want?
don't like mac and cheese much.
Do you want one of your raviolis? Or is it lasagna? I don't know what they are.
It's lasagna.
You want lasagna?
I had that last night.
You want your chips?
Maybe.
I don't think you have much else. Oh. I love how you're like, I don't like mac and cheese. You have a mac and cheese frozen dinner up there.
I didn't say I don't like mac and cheese. I said I don't like it much. I have to be in the mood for it.
I was gonna say, logic is kind of flawed. Oh, it did die. To be fair, this brush is probably as old as my cat's. It's not nearly as old as me, but at least it's old as Keo and Leo. They are 10, so this is probably... Oh, would you look at that? Even more of the paint just tripped off of this. So that's fun. Are you gonna put little decorations on your tree?
Probably.
How big of a tree are you making?
Not a big tree.
Are you putting a star on it?
Maybe.
Are you predictable?
Maybe.
Or do I just know you that well?
Maybe.
It's kind of scary sometimes. Do you want me to zoom in on Duchess? She's in full loaf mode. Tiny! Hi, Tiny! Oh my goodness, you're so cute! You know that? Tiny! Don't ignore me! He's too cute. Did that buy you any time?
Kinda.
Ooh. I hear movement. I think Pip is stirring.
I don't know.
What are they talking about?
Probably Thor.
Did they touch the chip jar or they put something in it?
This conversation's all over the place. For some reason, I want to say there might have been a Darcene resident alien. I almost said Resident Evil. That's a completely different thing. We do not. Oh dear. Can I see your tree?
Not yet!
Oh, but I want to see
No,
it.
no, 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 no!
But I want to see it. What are you doing? Snowflakes?
There's a lot of dead space. I don't like it, and this is the easiest thing to do.
True. You could have just wrote Merry Christmas. You have good penmanship. Even in paint form.
Na na!
Woo!
And Merry Christmas goes on the bottom.
Leo?
What? Hi, Leo.
He says, can he play in that tree? He wants to play in the tree.
Hi, Leo. I'm almost done, then I can give you love.
Did you just stick your hand in the flower pot?
Yes, I was debating what would be the easiest way to do this.
Duchess or Gracie?
Duchess. I tried to stop her.
Duchess has little legs. That doesn't stop her from trying to jump on Mom.
She clawed me.
She loses balance easily.
Could you not turn into a zombie, please?
You see, that's the least supernatural thing I would want to be. You know? I feel like that one's probably one of the worst ones.
Move. All right,
Yeah, no.
I'll just step on you. Don't move.
Oh no.
Have to get sanitizer on my leg. Get out from under me!
Merry Christmas.
Edit that one out. Out.
It's on.
Woo. Proud of yourself now.